Wake up, woman. Wake up. We're gonna start the show. Bullet sleep up right now. Let's get right into it. So, welcome to another adventures of Bulletproof. Let me adjust the shutter speed here a little bit here, man, because I think that's a little bit better. So, we'll continue our adventures of the ever-growing soca here to keep yourselves intact in terms of rhythm production, in terms of, like I said, the world's going to look better for Christmas. Have faith, my brother. So, yeah, keep being bulletproof. What new can we put together? So, I've scoured YouTube and I've come across a rhythm similar to what we did from Patrice and Nyla Blackman here. So I'm gonna dive more on the percussive side, and we're gonna study and look at what they're doing and see if you can really hear. Because the main thing, Bullet, that's gonna allow you to differentiate from these producers and grow is your listening ear. So let's take a listen to this one is called Bad Girl from Patrice and Nyla. So those first seconds of audio, you're supposed to be locking in. Listen to the percussion as what's going on here. Can you find the let me go back here. Apparently I didn't put on the anyway. Get into it. Now, I don't know if you can hear the percussions that is being played. I thought I had it figured out. Well, I know what I'm hearing now, but earlier I thought it was something else. So let's get into it here and see how we can even divert and do our own thing. So we know that the song is in F, of course. So let's start off with first of all, let's find a tempo, of course. Let's start with 130. Maybe 133. It kind of sounds about right. So stuff like these is there's very minimal things happening here, but it's still giving us a big impact. That's what get a lot of people confused. Um, thank goodness mixing has to do with it. So let's start off with the F major keys here. Now check this out. Um, we want to make the most of what we're producing, right? So, key wise, if I bring up the keyboard here, instead of doing a single note here, I'm going to play the entire chord here. So, and I'm going to hit the bass because I want to make, we're using minimal sounds of minimal sounds for this style. So I'm going to play the full chords. And let's add this little note here to have a kind of movement. So we go, that's what I'm playing. And right by the end, so we have a movement here. I'm going to hit the metronome. I'm going to play it real quick. Here we go. 3, 2, 3, 2. Let's see if it made sense what I played just now. Somewhat right. I believe it has to do with my latency. I'm going to push it down to 176 so I can time it a little bit better. I'm playing the right thing, but the MIDI keyboard is playing its own thing. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm going to take that first one there, double click. I'm going to take that one there. So I'm going to take out the bad notes. I'm going to loop these two. Let me drag us over here. There we go. Thing, loop it again. So the last part, I'm going to bring this in at the end here. Let's see if that works. Lovely. So let's go back from the beginning here, play it again. That's exactly what we want. So I'm going to left click, hit the letter G. It's going to group the MIDI notes into a 1-bar block. Let's drag this at the front of the session here. So I'm going to start maybe right about here. I'm going to hit D. I'm going to loop that for a couple of times there. So that's the first thing, right? We're creating a little. Remember, we're using minimal sound, but because of our articulated plane. Articulated plane is allowing us to give it a little bit more juice. Now, let's get into the percussion side. I'm going to pull up the same M1. I'm gonna go to drums here. Let's try the percussive section here. I'll go to percussion catalog one. That sounds interesting right there. I just passed my hand over the keys, and that's an interesting sounding percussion. Let's see else what we got here. Now I'm thinking about tones that sound similar to what Patrice and Niall did. Um, yeah, doom. So I've used stuff like this is a good one here too as well. I've used that before. Oh, that sounds nice. Let's compare with this one here. We got that one. Got that one. Which one? It's up to you. I'm gonna take this one here. I'm gonna lay this down so you can give me. I'm putting down percussions. With mostly keyboards. Sometimes you can start with the drums. Get something rolling so you have something to swing by. Let's play this here. I'm gonna play it back. Here we go. I want to sync it up, so let me go ahead and every single production you do, you want it to come out tight, bulletproof every time. That's not right. Let's take that to the front a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I think that cut off piece of the mini block. So let me drag this back out. You're right about there. There we go. Now I'm gonna loop that. Like to me, this tom here is giving me a realistic, like live feel, and I feel like the notes there is notes in these toms, notes as in A, B, D, and stuff. Sometimes I'm hearing like it's going doom, 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 like it's being beat and tuned, which kind of adds realism. I would want to take that a step further here, so I'm gonna pull up trusty SSL here. I wanted to snap a little bit more. I'm gonna leave. By the way, I think you bought the SSL. Well, the one on UAD, you can do the same thing as well. The preamp section, the pre button is on. The signal is passing through the compressor before it hits this side of the EQ. So in this case, I want the toms to sound a little bit snappier. So it's gonna be compressed before I hit the EQ. It does make a difference when the compressor goes before the EQ or after. So let's see if we can get a little bit of tightness going here. I'm gonna raise the threshold. Now I'm also gonna experiment with the gate here, or expansion actually. Let's go to range. Hear that? The expansion is cutting off a little bit of dynamics, and it's a lot tighter now, and it's getting compressed. Let's push that threshold a little bit more. That right there. I'm gonna add a little bit of weight to that now. Add a little bit of clarity here. Now you can really hear the beater. Um, I can hear like um like somebody's actually playing. Start from here, went to here. I'm gonna bring down the volume a little bit so it matches the original. Um, let's go to um. I'm gonna go to the marimba or whatever you call. I'm gonna see if I can add a little bit of punchiness to it. Add a little bit of. Now I'm hearing a reverb on that. Let's see if we can do something about it. Let's take off the reverb off the M1. When it goes through the reverb, I don't know if you can hear it. Let me exaggerate so you can hear. You hear that? Like there's a metal pulling in the reverb. I'm gonna take it out. So we have the dry. We're gonna pass it through the Lexicon 224. Let me try reverb. I think I have a one already on a reverb here. This is contributing to tight clean, right? You see, I'm getting a more natural flow of echo in the room now. So let's mess around with the depth. Push up the mids. Okay, so I'm bringing down the treble a little. So I have my toms here. I'm gonna label that as toms. Now we'll take down a little bit here. If we need to later on add more, we're gonna add more volume. Let's move on to kick. And then we're gonna get to the percussions, and I'm gonna show you what I thought I was hearing and what I actually find out what is being played, which is something not new to me. Forgive my freezing video there, man. Like, man, I need to buy a new wire. So, let me see if I can make a little adjustment here. So, yeah, let's get the kit going here. Go to drum kits. Go standard kit. This is a favorite kick of mine. Here we go. I'm gonna go there. I'm here. I'm already hearing some echo. Let's back off on a reverb a little bit here. And I'm gonna go back tight and clean. That's very key to professional work, right? So, I have the kick drum here now. I'm gonna use the old parallel compression technique. So, I want a big kick, and I want to mess too much with the EQ here. I'm gonna go to drum comp here, and I'm gonna pull up the Pug Tech, Pull Tech actually. EQ, pull that up there, and I find it works well with the LA3A. We're gonna make a copy of that kick, compress it, and pull it out through the drum sub. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the kick, send it out of the drum sub, and I'm gonna send the copy signal to the drum comp. And I'm gonna go mute the fader. Let's unmute it. Now we're getting more volume this way. So we're getting more volume this way. Um, it beats, it kind of helps you to not be struggling too much driving or preamp. I would recommend 90% of the time do parallel compression. Let's increase the peak reduction here. And I'm gonna increase. I would say maybe let's start off with 60. Let's go to 100. I don't know if you can hear the difference. Let me back off on the compressor a little bit. I think you can hear it now. Now the attenuation button is the Pultec is creating a what you call like a shelf, and there goes the wire again. The Pultec. I didn't send you last week videos. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, man. I was out doing some video shoots. Totally forgot, but it totally forgot. I'm gonna send it to you right after this live stream. I do apologize, my brother. There was a lot happening this week. I was in and out of the office, man, and I was doing a lot video editing for my work. Like I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna send you as soon as I'm done with the live because they're already rendered out and they're ready to go. I just haven't downloaded them, So thank you for reminding me. Like I said, the Pultec, the attenuation knob here, it's creating. So I'm boosting. It's having a opposite bell and it's cutting down. So boost, cut down. So it's stretching. So that's what's happening invisibly because we don't have any meters on the Pultec. That's why I'm cranking the attenuation. Say if I'm boosting 100, let me get an example. I'm going to give you a digital example here. So this is what the Pultec is doing. let's say I'm boosting 100, right? All right, so I'm boosting 100 here. That's with the gain. Let me bring the pull tech on the screen here so I can demonstrate. So I'm boosting 100 by the gain. It's very important you know these things. This boost here, I'm doing this, right? And when I push the attenuation, the pull tech is doing this here. It's creating an opposite bell, and the more I crank the attenuation here, the more that bell is gonna slightly go down. So I'm giving myself a clean boost. Without the attenuation, then I wouldn't have that there. So you see how natural the kick sounds. So both those combined sounds are coming out of the drum set. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. So we haven't begun to shape the kickers yet. I'm just gonna throw a fab on there. I'm gonna leave that as it is for right now because we're focusing on percussions here. Um, so we know that that's a similar terms to what Nyla is doing. Now, percussion wise, I'm gonna load up the M1 because I think it has some good percussions here. You see, we can take these. Not to say these sounds. I've played these keyboards in real life back in the day, and the drum kits do sound like this. These are the authentic memory chips and cores from the M1 core and the onboard chips audio system. So they do sound authentic. They're not loud. That's where the mixing comes in because back then they didn't focus on that. So now the percussion side, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the drums here. I'm looking for almost like a cumbia kind of. I'm gonna use these two. These right here. Because this one's a little bit thicker than this one. This one is mid. It's kind of mid-tone. One is high, one is a little bit heavy. So that's gonna help. That's gonna aid in our percussion composition. If you're using thin stuff like that, you're not gonna get. You can't put much low end on something that doesn't have low end in the first place. Like they don't have that area of dynamics in there. So when I heard the song, I thought I was hearing I thought I was hearing that playback. Let's take a listen back to this track here again. So, but actually, what is being played is that's what is being played. So we can combine two of these notes that they have a top end and a little bit of mid range to it. Let's add that, right? We're gonna do that's an old soca technique. Here we go. Hope you can follow along, my brother. Now I have one slightly panning to, the right. I want to keep it mono. So I'm gonna pull up uh my binaural pan here, and I'm just gonna click the button mono so it goes in the middle. So far the kick is sounding grand. Um it's sounding tight. Is it because of the M1? No. The M1 has good tones. I mean, yes, it's coming from the M1, but the tightness is from the SSL and expansion. Let's see if I can widen that a little bit here. I'm gonna go down, go to effects, send that across the doubler here. You don't want to spread the width too much with the doubler because it's going to introduce chorus modulation, so you don't want to push it too far. Um, that was the main thing I locked in. Let's go back to the song. Let's go back. So we're gonna. That snare drum is very easy to find. I believe I have a drum machine here. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Mostly the hip hop drums have that sound. I'm just gonna pull up. I guess I pull up my drums. Yeah, I believe I have it in there as well. Um, it's gonna open contact here. I'm gonna go into my drum labs. So so listen very carefully to the snare. That's what they're playing right there. Let's go back. Play. I'm gonna use a little bit of step recording just to up the ante here. I did a 2-hit on the MIDI note here. I'm gonna drag this out and I'm gonna double click on the MIDI channel here. And we're gonna use the step recording feature. I'm just gonna engage that up there and I'm gonna pick triplet and I'm gonna go back here. Let me go here. Just double click. I don't know why I have a black line. We hit the letter G. Double click. Turn on the step recording. Let's see what we got here. Playback. That's too fast. Let me stay on the straight. I'm gonna start from here. Put in some notes. It's still a little bit fast. Let's take the notes down a little bit. Maybe take off 3 and we'll take 3 off, leave 2. Put that in there. I'm just hitting the notes bullet. I'm not counting anything here. I'm just adding in random space. I'm seeing if it works. Let's take off the last one right at the back there. Put back. One more. So remember what Patrice is playing here. So it's going 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think I still have the step recording on. So let's record that part right after the roll. Let's go back. Make sure my preview is on. Hold up. Let's go back here. Let's go back. Here we go. Let's go back. Here we go again. Okay, now we're getting somewhere there. So we're gonna cycle that. So right in between here is where we want to cut, because that's what we're gonna loop. The only part we did that roll, that's gonna stay right there, and we're just gonna loop the rest of the drum performance here. So hit that. Let's see what the hi-hats sound like. Let's go back here. If you're not sure of if you're not sure of where the hi-hats is going, normally for this genre here, you just follow the kick for it. Let's grab maybe battery. Battery has some clean hi-hats. Or you can use my soca drum knives. Just gonna grab battery here. I'm gonna start with random here. Sound like a track already started. Let's use that. We can do that. We can do this. However you want to do it. Let's go back. Let me try another one. I think we have time to try another one here. Keep on going down. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one here. Here we go. I'm just randomizing the hi-hats, man. There's no rules to it. Bring it down. I like that. Let's go back. Go back. I want to put it to the front of the session, right? So I'm gonna drag out the MIDI file. And I'm gonna trim the very end so it cycles back again. Now the hi-hat contributes into something sounding clear with clarity. But it doesn't mean it needs to hog up all the spotlight. So you bring it down where you can just hear a little bit of sweetness with the kick drum there. Take it down. You're right about there. Now, the snare drum, of course, what am I using here? I'm using my drums. It's a good thing I packed the heat. I'm going to turn on switch. I'm going to increase the heat here. It's going to drive some analog stuff on it. So while that's playing, there we go. Put a little bit of heat on it, maybe a little more. It's slightly morphed the tone of the drum, but still sounds good. Too much. Take down the hi-hats a little bit. Don't want it to be too loud. Let's copy the snare, put it at the beginning of the track. So it goes right in, and then it's still going to line up with that roll. Let's go back here. Loop that. There we go. As we go along, listen to your percussion, listen to your toms. Are they being heard? Are they being felt? Is it tight? Is it strong? Let's bring us to the next sound here. So we have the kind of pluck sound here. Right now, I'm feeling that we need to add more clarity, a little bit. Let's go to pull the M1 up again. Simple melody tones here. So if we go back to Patrice's song, listen to the melody. There's a accordion in there too. So there's two things playing. Um, when she says "Bad girl up in the place," there's a accordion going turn up every now and then, turn up, and then there's a little thing that's moving around going pom 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 pom. That reminds me of Lionel Richie. Or that song would start. No, it's not Lionel Richie. The Barge. And then in the madness, dun, 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 pum, pum. That little thing right there, that little piece of thing right there. Um, let me see if I can find real quick while it's in my head. Let's go on a neat lead real quick. I'm gonna go on the synth poly. That right there. But you want to use, you can use poly synths or lead, but play it single note. Don't play it by chord, right? We're making a big tune with minimal sounds here. Stuff like that can work. I wouldn't use that. That has too much sustain behind. That can work, but it's a little soft. So since we're in F, we can do. That's what she's playing, but yeah, but we can do this. Or we can go. Yeah. That's been overplayed. So we can do. You see how I came up with that? Let's see how that sounds. Play with the track. It sounds amazing. Preamp, please. Let me get some preamp here. I'll use a trusty AI. API, UAD. So you might say, well, Bullet, how do you know when it comes to melody? It's one chord. You just play it in reverse. Whatever key you want to play, you want to go from. You can do that too as well. I try to play things that's maintain like a rhythmical flow with the rhythm. That's how I come up with it. But mess around, monkey around with that F major. Let's switch the input to preamp. Because the sound is dense and a little thin, it works. So I'm gonna let the rhythm play. I'm gonna put that down. Here we go. Let's go back here. Let's go back. Here we go. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's bring that back here. I'm gonna bring that in right after the drum roll. That's gonna be like the melody, right? Now we need a little bit of. Remember, I told you we need some stabs. So don't you dare forget that stab, my brother. You need to put the stab on. Remember, I'm gonna send you both videos, my brother, as soon as I'm done with the stream. I do apologize once again, man. Thanks for reminding me. It's been a hectic week, but we keep going. We're gonna pull up Anna. Anna's known for her stabs. And then tomorrow we're gonna slap in the bass and really get immersive with the effects, like I'm showing you. Use effects modulation to keep that modern bulletproof going. So I'm gonna go into category stabs here, and I'm just gonna play the F key. I don't know what it is that. Keep on going down. Sometimes when you're looking for sounds, other stuff might inspire you as well. Nothing wrong with that. The trick is to come differently, new every time, right? Even that, let's check that out. But I'm looking for stabs, right? Let's see how that sounds. Nope. Organic. Almost there. Yeah. That can work too. But we're looking for the brass stabs, man. Or deep stabs. Let's go on and need brass. I think we might find it there. I'm on the bass. Let's go on the brass. Okay, I think we found it, but let's find one. That's it. That's it right there. Brass stab bright. If you want, that's the one Nadia likes to use. I'm gonna pull the fader down. So let me go back here, and I'll play the track. Wait a little bit. Hit it again. Wait a little bit. Hit it again. I should have probably hit it at the first hit. Let's do it that way. Since normally when the track's already started, the hit comes in. So I'm gonna cycle and pull this back here. Here. Let me tighten this up a little bit here. I'll bring it a little bit forward here. I'm just gonna go underneath quantize here. I'm gonna do a quick 8-note quantize. We're just playing one flat time, and we're not doing it off time. So I'm gonna hit the letter Q. That should tighten it up. There we go. Should fall in the same place again. Let's see if we can add something to that little bit of melody playing there. Maybe a little EQ. Let's see what the API sounds like. There we go. A little bit of warmth. Sounding good so far. Sounding good. but we're out of time. What I'm going to do, I'm going to experiment with different delay settings to create motion here with that sound because we're staying minimal, but we want to keep it tight and big, just like similar to what we hear on Nyla. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to send you both videos, my brother. I do apologize once again. Thanks for tuning in to the Soca Church. And we're going to do part 2 tomorrow, my brother. Bless up every time. Big up the Ultra, the Bullet, Unstoppable, out of New York every time.